So vision, passion, and purpose are intimately related. So vision is sort of what you, or the way you deliver your purpose in life. And so over time, your vision may change, but in any given moment, your vision will be driven by your passion. So passion is the way that the universe shows you what your purpose is, and your vision is how you deliver it. So I want to make a distinction between vision or envisioning and visualizing. Visualizing is a powerful thing to do. Whatever you hold in your mind, you will manifest and create in the world. That will show up. But envisioning is the act of going to source or to the universe and asking for a vision. Instead of telling the universe what you want, you're asking the universe what it wants from you. And so when you ask that question, you may not get an immediate answer. Sometimes you do, but your answer will come up to you, for you, around the things that you choose to do in your life. So you may be suddenly inspired to jump on your motorcycle like I was and to drive down to Nags Head, North Carolina and go hang gliding. And it may seem a little outside the norm or outside what you should be doing right now relative to other things that happen in your life. But if you follow that passion, that instinct, that guidance, and inspiration, it is the universe speaking to you. And so for me, when I did that and I followed my passion, I went down to North Carolina. I did some hang gliding, which I loved. But in the hang gliding park, I discovered this small little tiny climbing structure that they were using to sell climbing shoes. When I watched people climbing this little climbing wall, I fell in love with it. I immediately knew it was something that I wanted to do. So I went down there and I played around, got on the wall, and I immediately came up with this idea of how I could use that to create a business. And I eventually started this business that I called Venture Vertical and Rise Up Corporation. So what we did was we manufactured and built climbing walls, and we installed them in amusement parks, and then we operated them in amusement parks. It was my great passion, but it was a vision that came to me because I'd been asking for months, in my meditations, please show me what you want from me next. And the way I was guided was through this passion and this inspiration. And so the interesting thing about passion and passions, things you love to do in your life, is they will show up inside of your purpose. And inside the vision, you'll be using your passions. And so what happened for me was I realized, number one, I love being out there working with people. And that's one of the greatest things of the climbing wall business. I got to be out there. I had 11 locations, worked with thousands and thousands of people, climbing them up and down the walls. I love being in business for myself. I love making cash money. I love having that experience. I also love, I'm really here on the planet to help people expand into the truth of who they are. And so I would bring people up the wall, and they would get to see that they could do things they didn't think they could do. And they would get a sense of their own power and their own abilities. And that's something I love doing. So inspiring people, I got to do that. I got to travel with the climbing walls, which is a great passion of mine. As I said, work with people and bring happiness and joy and fun to people. And I got to use my body. I love working out. I'm strong. I have muscles. I love putting them to work, climbing up and down the wall, and using that strength, right? And I got to share that with other people. So many of my passions were combined in that vision. And over time, your vision may change. Your purpose will never change, right? Your passions may change, but those things will always all work together. And so over time, you may move on to the next big event, the next big thing you're meant to be doing, big vision. But inside of that vision, you will be delivering your purpose. So my purpose is to help people grow and expand. My purpose is to teach love, right? And to help people wake up to the truth of who they are. Many, many ways to do that. But follow your passion, you will never lose. Get clear about what they are and allow them to move you. Ask the universe, ask Source, what is the next big thing for you to do? And it will deliver.